Hey guys, welcome back. It's my second video. I hope you guys find this topic interesting because this video is for the 10th standard students who are preparing themselves for the pre's and boards. It's about how to write the answers in Merchant of Venice. I hope this helps. So sit back and enjoy. So today we're going to learn how to write answers in Merchant of Venice. And I know it's it's a strange part. Like people think, like it's very simple. You just have to write the answers. Actually, it's not that simple. You have to actually know the particular criteria, how the answer should be presented. As you know, like we all have food at home, but when we have food at the restaurant, the way it is presented, it makes worth giving the money. So similarly, here also the answer, the way it is presented, it will be worth giving the marks. So let's see how to do it. By the way, I'll start with something. I hope you've seen this movie. It's a great movie for Scary Obama. But even if you've not seen, this scene is amazing. It's a very funny scene, and it shows how badly English spoken classes actually work. But in this, the person said, you can't speak English. You think English speaking is like rice plate eating, which is a very funny line. And it made me wonder. Technically, English speaking might not be like rice plate eating. But yeah, I can use that euphemism for writing the answers. How? I'll show you. Now, when we talk about rice plate, what is there in the rice plate? There is rice or dal chawal, as we know. Okay, rice is there. There is curry or sabzi, with which you will eat that dal chawal. Okay, as you can see, the curry, and with it is always chutney. If you want some chutney to make it, to increase the flavor of the food. So obviously there will be chutney. Now, how will I use this euphemism to create an answer? So let's see. First of all, let's take a sample question. So I'm using this from the sample paper itself. It is there in the sample paper. The extract is Portia's quality of mercy speech. The quality of mercy is not strained. It droppeth as gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. It is twice blessed. It blesseth him that gives and him that takes. Tis mightiest is the mightiest. It becomes the throne monarch better than his crown. Now, simple questions are there. Where does this scene take place? Why is Portia here? To what is mercy compared in these lines? Why does Portia call mercy twice blessed? Explain the lines. It is mightiest in the mightiest. It becomes the throne monarch better than his crown. Later in a speech, Portia mentions the scepter. What is a scepter? How, according to Portia, is mercy above the sceptered sway? So all the questions are great, but we have to understand. Let's take one question as an example to understand how to write the answer. Now, remember I told you that writing an answer is like like designing a rice plate, like presenting a rice plate. So let's see how we're going to design the answer to this question like a rice plate. First, let's talk about the rice. So the rice is the explanation, normal explanation which you will give of the answer. It should contain of an introduction, okay, an introduction of the part where you're writing, like from where is the extract, like who's there, who's present, just a little bit introduction, and then we'll jump into the points. Like in this question, Portia is talking about the quality of mercy speech, and that speech is an appeal to Shylock to pardon Antonio's debt. Moving on, we'll also know that mercy is twice blessed, and twice blessed means that two people are blessed: the person who receives one's mercy and oneself, the person who's showing mercy. Okay, and mercy, explaining the lines which are given, the couplet which is mentioned in the question, like mercy comes to one's heart naturally. It is mightiest in the mightiest. It comes very naturally to one's heart. And it is a noble quality. It raises the man higher than all the worldly powers. So when our points are ready in our head, so it's very easy to create an explanation from it. So let's see how we're going to do that. As you can see here, the above extract is spoken by Portia, this is the intro part. The above extract is spoken by Portia, who has disguised herself as a male lawyer in order to defend Antonio, the protagonist of the play, from Shylock, the Jewish moneylender, who has demanded a pound of flesh from Antonio in exchange. So you see how I said Antonio, and I just mentioned that he's the protagonist of the play, giving an information to the reader. Okay, I know that. And then Shylock, who is the Jewish moneylender, who has demanded a pound of flesh from Antonio in exchange for an unpaid debt. Portia's quality of mercy speech is an appeal to Shylock to pardon Antonio's debt. Now I'm coming to the explanation part. Intro is over, explanation. The phrase twice blessed means that when we are merciful to people, two people are blessed. The person who receives one's mercy and oneself, for our hearts are softened and we become blessed by the receiver's gratitude. So that's quite a good explanation for the first question. Now we have to explain the lines also. So let's see. In the given lines, Portia says that mercy cannot be forced, but it comes to one's heart naturally. The power of mercy is greater than the crown of the king. A king has a scepter, a symbol of worldly power, which makes the people fear and respect him. But they forget him after his death. Mercy is a noble quality. It raises the man higher than all worldly powers. It makes him immortal. A merciful man is loved and honored without any force or compulsion. Hence, Shylock should be merciful because mercy is the soul of justice. So this is a great explanation to the answer, and you might write this answer in your boards. But will you be sure that you'll get the marks? Just to be sure, because if someone will give me only rice, I'll be like, "Arey, saath mein kuch to," like how will I eat only dal chawal? Okay, so let's talk about the curry now. So the curry is the keywords. Now, if I'm a person who is correcting your paper, my work should be made easy. I will be happy if the student is making my work easy. So I'll see if the student has made my work easy by underlining the keywords. It'll be easy for me. So in the same answer which I read just now, you can see what is the keyword. The first question is talking about being twice blessed. So I'll just underline the part where I've explained what twice blessed means. The phrase twice blessed means that when we are merciful, two people are blessed: the person who receives one's mercy and oneself. That's the answer there. And for the two lines, the couplet which is there, which has to be explained, I will make sure the points which are actually explaining those particular lines, I'm underlining those. As you can see here, the power of mercy is greater than the crown of the king. Mercy is a noble quality. It raises the man higher than all the worldly powers. It makes him immortal. He is loved and honored without any force or compulsion. So if I'll read all this as the person who is checking your paper, I'll be very happy. Okay, this guy knows, this girl knows, great. I will give you the best marks possible. But is this also enough? Like if I'm eating dal chawal and curry, is it like the tastiest combination? That's why we need chutney. But we don't need too much of chutney. I will explain it to you how. We only need just a slight bit of chutney. And what is chutney? It's actually quoting from the text. So what we'll quote from the text to show that we know what we're talking about. We know from where this answer has been taken. As you can see here, after the line when Portia says about the quality of mercy, speech is an appeal to Shylock to pardon Antonio's debt, we'll just write one more line. According to Portia, mercy blesseth him that gives and him that takes. To know where the line is taken from, and then actually we are just explaining the line, the phrase twice blessed means. So see, we are just giving you the actual quote from the passage and we are explaining it. Similarly, to explain the couplet there, one line just stands out if you remember the whole speech. It's here. It's an earthly power doth then show likest gods. So a power which is there on the earth, but it makes a person as good as God. And then around it, as you can see, we are explaining the same line. So this is the best way to form an answer. Now it's a complete meal. There is rice, there is curry, and there is chutney. And as you can see, a complete answer in front of you with explanation, with keywords underlined, and also with quotes. So I hope this sample answer helps you. I will be posting more videos about Merchant of Venice poems and everything, just so that you guys can score much higher, greatly in your boards. So all the best, children. Any doubts, please write in the comments. I will try to make it more clear for you if there are any doubts which I get in the future. So thank you. I hope I made something clear for you. Thank you. Please do subscribe and share this video with all the 10thers who are actually giving the boards today, this year. So please share it with all the 10thers who are actually preparing themselves for the boards. And thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. At the end, I would just like to punch my friend's channel, Lust for Road. If you're looking for a virtual tour of Goa, it's the best channel you can find. Do look at the videos. I've mentioned the link in the description. I've mentioned his channel in the description. Do go there, and I hope you enjoy his channel. He's one of my closest friends, school friend of mine. Since school, like it's been ages I know him, and he's doing great work in YouTube. He just needs your support. So if you're free, just go there and subscribe and like his videos, watch them. It's a virtual tour of Goa, enjoying everything. So I hope you guys enjoy watching Goa with him. So thank you for watching.